Hey guys, welcome to level 1 and level 2 ballet. We're going to do both levels combined this week to get us warmed up and back into the groove. My name is Miss Ashley and this is Miss Jaylen. She's going to be helping me out today. The only thing that you need for class today is yourself and a chair if you have one to use as your bar at home. Make sure you have a nice clear space and some water in case you need it throughout the class. This is a recorded class, so the great thing is you can pause it, get water, and then start again. All right, we're going to get started. So if you can start in a butterfly with your hands on your toes, and we're going to start stretching. And you're going to push your knees down just gently. Up to fifth with your arms, making sure that your shoulders are down, your chin's lifted, and your back is nice and straight. And then we're going to reach down and relax all the way over and hold it. And arms back to fifth, back all the way up, shoulders down again, make sure you're in the right position. You're going to open to second, and then reach over, lengthening in your side. Don't let your hip rock up. You want to make sure that your hips stay on the floor, and your knees stay open. And up, other side. Back up to fifth, and we're going to go down one more time, really stretching as far forward as you can. And up to fifth, and slide out to a pike. You're going to make sure you're parallel in your pike, and our hands can come down and rest on our legs, and we're going to flex and point. I'm going to go flex and point, flex and point, flex, point, flex, and point. And then big circles, roll. Make sure you're still sitting straight up and not collapsed. Good job. We're going to go up to fifth. And go back down as far as you can, forward. We're going to make sure that when we do this, our legs stay straight and our feet stay pointed. If you have a parent or a brother or sister at home that's helping you, they can partner and push slightly on the back just to really get them thinking about going down. Super important though that we keep our legs straight and our toes pointed and our position correct. Good, then we're going to go back up to fifth and slide our legs open to a straddle. Great, and so here she's still sitting straight up on her hips, and her shoulders are still down and her back is still straight. Her legs are tight and her toes are pointed. We're going to open to second and reach over to the right. Elongating right here and feeling this stretch while making sure our legs stay turned out. Good, and back up to second, and up and over to the other side. Good, and back up to the center, and then you're going to lean forward, reaching as far as you can, while making sure that our legs stay turned out. We're working on getting our either elbows to the floor, belly button to the floor, or head to the floor. Those are our 3 points. So it's elbows, head, and then belly button as soon as they get as far as they can. So right here, she's working on getting her belly button to the floor. Pushing her belly button down, but keeping and maintaining the legs turned out here. back up with fifth. And you're gonna come and go to a right leg lunge. Can you turn this way? Yep, perfect. So she's gonna turn to the side so you can see her body position. She's gonna super straighten this knee, keeping our back foot tight, back tight. And we're just gonna sit here for just a minute and get that nice stretch. And we're gonna reach up to the sky with our right hand. And back down. And then we're gonna drop our back leg, put our knee on the floor, pointing our toe, and just really pushing our hips into the floor to get this nice stretch. Good job. Then we're gonna rock back, straightening our front leg and really reaching forward onto that leg. Don't sit all the way down with your bottom. Make sure it keeps this nice 90-degree angle here. Good, and push back forward. And then we're gonna twist and sit. So she's gonna face the back, I'll face the front. Your leg is crossed and you're holding your knee close to your body. Both feet should be pointed. We're still sitting straight up and our shoulders are down. And we're gonna reach across and twist to stretch our back. And other side. And then you're gonna untwist, back up to your lunge. And then we're gonna stand up and switch our feet. And go down. Perfect. Same rules apply. Make sure that your back leg is nice and straight. Really strong with all of your movements. Perfect, and reach up. And down. Dropping your back leg, pushing the hips into the floor. Getting a nice stretch. And push back. Into that front leg, keeping everything nice and tight. Great job. And push forward. And then we're going to twist again. The leg is crossed over. And we're pushing it to our knee, pushing it to our body. Pointed toes, sitting straight up, shoulders down, and then we're gonna twist. And switch. Good job. And back up to your lunge. Perfect. And stand up. Great job. Okay, so our warm-up is done. We're going to start with some plie combinations that we'll go through nice and slow. If you have the ability to have a chair and you need one for your bar, definitely grab that right now. Jaylen's going to demonstrate without a bar, and I'm going to demonstrate with a bar. So however you feel like you can go, definitely do it that way, but always have a bar just to be safe if you feel like you need one. Okay, so our first combination is going to be a plie releve combination. So we're going to start with our feet in parallel first position, right under our shoulders, straight down. One hand either on the bar, the other hand on your hip, or if you're doing no bar, both hands in first. Okay? So the combination is 4 plie, releve. 4 of those: plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve. And when we plie, just to clarify, we plie right over our toes. You don't want to push your knees out or push your knees in. Your knees should go right straight over your toes every single time. Turning to this side, it should be right straight over those toes. Don't let them bow. We also don't want to stick our bottoms out. We got to make sure we stay straight and tuck under. Okay? So that's parallel 4 times, and then we're going to go to first position. Do the same thing 4 times. Plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve. And then plie, finish. And we're going to do it again, parallel, first, and turn out first. Okay? There will be a pause in the music, so we'll do 1 set, stop for a second, and do another set once I start over. Okay? So get ready. 6, 7, here we go. And plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. First position. Hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Rotate back to first, parallel, and hold. 6. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift, plie. Lift. Good. Plie. Rotate to first. 5. Tuck your bottom. 6, 7, and we go. Plie. Lift. Plie. Lift. Plie. Lift. Plie. Lift. And plie. And first parallel. And finish. Good job. All right. Great. So that was our plie releve combination. You can definitely do that a couple more times if you feel like you need some more warm up in your legs. So now we're going to transition to our plie combination. That is going to be 2 demi plies and 1 grand plie. So again, if you have a bar, make sure you hold on to that. And if you don't, you can follow Jaylen. But if we're not using a bar, or even if we are using a bar, you've got to make sure that you have a super tight center and you're squeezing your bottom and you're squeezing your legs. And our shoulders are down. Don't be turtles. You guys know I don't like that. So push those shoulders down, nice tight arms, nice tight legs, and don't be chickens with your bottoms. Okay? Everything's got to be tight. So to teach you the combination, it's going demi plie and straighten, demi plie and straighten. Then you're going to grand plie, 2, up, 3, and 4, tendu, second. Demi plie, straighten, demi plie, straighten, grand plie, 1, 2, tuck those bottoms, 3, 4, tendu, 5th, demi plie, straighten, demi plie, straighten, grand, 1, 2, up, 3, and 4. Then we're going to penché over 1, 2, lift up 3, 4, arms in 5th. We're going to arch back, 5, 6, lift 7, 8, tendu, first position. Then we're going to turn around and do it on the left side. Okay? All right, get ready to go. Everything's nice and tight. Grand, 2, 3. Fifth and demi. Demi. Grand. Good job. Forward, 1. Keep those legs straight. Up. And back. Up. Tendu. First. And hold. We're going to adjust and go to the left. Okay, so real quick, since we got the right side done, let's talk about a few things. When we demi-plie, do our heels come off the floor? No, okay? When we grand plie, do our heels come off the floor? Yes, except for second position, right? Because that second position, we grand plie and our heels don't come off the floor. So just make sure you remember that as you do this. Our demi-plies are just a little open as far down as we can go without lifting our heels. Once we lift our heels, it's not correct. So, demi-plie, no heels, grand plie, your heels do come up except for second position. All right, so we're going to do it again. Other side, making sure that our bottoms are under, squeezing in our bellies, our shoulders are down, our chins are lifted, and we're squeezing our legs as much as we can. All right, here we go, left side. Great job. All right, so for our next combo, we're gonna do jumps in first, second, and fifth. So we're gonna start in first. You do not need your bar, so you can get rid of that for now. So first, arms stay nice and round in first position. Our legs are in first position, our feet are in first position. And we're gonna plie, jump off the floor, plie, and close. Doing those 8 times. Then we're gonna go to second position. Nice and wide, arms are pretty, and plie, jump, plie, lift. We're gonna do those 8 times. Then we're gonna go to fifth position with our right foot front, and plie, jump, plie, land. Okay? Jaylen's gonna demonstrate these for you. And we're going to do 8 in first, 8 in second, 8 in fifth. Take a quick 30-second break. Then do it again. 8 in first, 8 in second, 8 in fifth with the other foot in front. All right, are we ready? Move to the center. Thank you. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And back to first. And you're gonna pause, take a breather. Good job. So if you notice when she jumped, she really pointed her toes when she came off the floor every single time, which is what you want to really concentrate on. She plies, she gives herself a good demi-plie, and then she lifts off the floor and comes right back down to the demi-plie with her feet in first. So that's where we want to concentrate. If you need to slow it down, feel free to do that. You can always pause the video and do it on your own terms, on your own pace. But we want to make sure, one more time, that every time we plie, jump, plie, landing back in that plie, and finishing. Okay? Let's do the left side. So our left foot's going to go in front. And it starts quick, so I'm going to count you in. 2, 3, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and second. 1, 2, really point those feet. 4, 5, watch your arms. 6, 7, 8, fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And finish in first. Awesome job. Good job. All right, run get some water for that really fast. We're going to set up for the next combo. Our next combination is going to be a tendu combination. So you get your bar set up or your chair. And again, we're going to demonstrate with myself holding onto the bar and Jaylen doing center work. You guys know what you're capable of doing. I trust that you know from class with me and Miss Jordan that you guys know how far you can go. So if you feel comfortable without a bar, by all means, definitely do it without a bar. If you feel more comfortable with the bar, please, please, please just grab a chair or anything that you can hold on to for stability. All right. So our tendu combination, we're starting in first position. We tendu front 4 times, side 4 times, back 4 times, side 4 times. Then we're going to plie and releve and try and hold our balance off of the bar or in center. We don't want to have wiggly toes or wiggly ankles, so this is working on that stability. And then you're going to plie, finish, and then we're going to do the left side. We'll turn around and do. When we do our tendus, tendu to the front, remember that you don't want to tendu with your knee facing up. You want to rotate the hip and push that heel forward and really tighten, point to the floor. And then we come back. Same for second, or tendu to the side. Really pushing that point. Back, don't drop the foot and be funny about it. Really turn out and work on that point. And then side again. Okay? So, front 4, side 4, back 4, side 4. Plie, releve, and hold. Yep, you got it? Good? All right, let's get started. Six, 7, and 1. Plus 2, 3, 4 to the side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the back. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and plie and lift. If you feel ready, hand off the bar. Shoulders down, butts in, chins up. Good. Plie, finish. And other side, I'm going to switch where we're standing. You can turn around, whichever you prefer. 6, 7, and we go. Just kidding. Hold on 1 second. The music's going to start back over. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to the back and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side and 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, releve, again, If you're ready, you can take your hand off the bar and hold. Shoulders down, chins up. And plie, finish. Great job. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Make sure that if you do this again, if you do this combo again, that we're really concentrating on how we're turning out and where our location of our knee is. Okay? All right. Next combination is our rond de jambe combination, which we just really started learning about these in Ballet Level 1. And we talked about en dehors and en dedans. So I want you to think about which one's which and try and remember what we talked about in class. I am going to send your parents an email with some vocabulary so that you can keep working on that while we're out. But we're going to do 4 rond de jambes en dehors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do 4 en dedans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to close, and then we're going to lift to passe, and we're going to try and hold flat-footed. Okay? So let's go over the rond de jambes. We're going to switch one more time. Sorry about that. So we're going to start from first, and we tendu forward. Okay? Then we make a giant half circle all the way around to our back tendu. And we come through first position and point back through to the front. So make sure that we don't do this half rond de jambe thing that we like to do sometimes, where we cut it off and don't get to our back tendu. We've got to go all the way front, rotate around all the way, and close through first. Yes? Super pointed toes, super straight legs, super squeezing bellies, bottoms, shoulders down, chins up. Every time. Ready? Ready. Awesome. Let's do it. All of those things you want to concentrate on. Good. And we're going to come down and plie. Awesome. Switch sides. Make sure the music's not going to cut out on us. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, first lift, and hold. If you want to go for it, you can always lift into releve. Guys. All right, so now we're going to do a few battements. I would like for everyone to grab a bar. I'm going to let Jaylen use mine for today. So we're going to battement. Do kicks to the front, side, back, side. We're going to do 4 each. from fifth position. So our hands are going to lift 5, 6, 7, 8, up, and our other hand is on our bar. We're going to make sure that our bottoms are tucked, our legs are nice and tight, our bellies are tight, and our shoulders are down, and our chins are lifted. Okay? So you're going to bop ma, you're going to kick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, to the side, go 1, 2, 3, 4, close back, go 1, 2, 3, 4, to the side, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and close. Great. So that's the combination. You're going to close and finish in first. We're going to make sure that when we kick, we brush and our leg is nice and tight. If we don't have the ability to kick super high, that's okay. Turn to the side for me. Yep. So if you as a student don't have the ability to kick high, it's okay. I want you to kick as high as you can, kick small, yep, but make sure that your line is straight. Even if it's only this high, that's fine. As long as you're doing the proper technique with it, keeping your base foot turned out, making sure your leg is straight, your toe is nice and pointed, you're not sticking your bottom out, your belly's tight, your shoulders down, and your chin's lifted. As long as you hit all of those, that's okay. It doesn't have to be a kick to the face every time. Same goes for the side, the back, all of that. You only can kick this high without lifting the hip and kicking like that. That's okay. I'm fine with that. You're just going to make sure you're in the proper technique. And then we're going to turn around and do the back kick. Right. Yep. And so a small back kick if that's what it takes. But you need to make sure that your back stays straight and we don't kick like this. Right? Because that doesn't do us any good. Cool? All right, so we're going to do, again, 4 front, 4 side, 4 back, 4 side, and then we'll switch and do the other side. Okay, show me you're ready. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Down. 2. Down. Watch your placement. And 4 to the side we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close back and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and finish. Perfect. Now we're going to do the other side. Just switch your bar. Start our music over so we don't run out. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Shoulders down. 3, 4. To the side we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch those hips, please. 1, 2. Good. 3, 4. To the side we go. 1, 2. Good. Nice. 3 and 4 and finish. Great job. All right, so that's all of our bar work for week 1. We're going to transition to doing some center / across the floor work. So if you want to grab some water, and then we'll get started. You can put your bar away too. You won't need that again until next week. So our first thing that we're going to do across the floor / in the center. I say that because if you have the space to go across the floor, feel free to do that. But if you don't have the space to go across the floor, you can definitely do this in the center. We're going to start with our hands on our hips and we're going to work on triplets. A lot of you should know how to do these pretty solid, but we're going to review it so that we're starting from one spot and then we're going to move up over the next couple weeks and learn some more advanced stuff with the triplet as the base. So your triplet, you walk start with your foot in back, B plus, and you step down, you walk up, up, down, up, up. All right, so we're gonna back up. This one's a little harder to do in place, but I know you guys can do it. Starting with our foot in B plus, hands on our hips for today, and we go step down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. So we really want to make sure that we're nice and turned out. Every time we step with our foot turned out. And the first one's in plie, then you step up, up, down. Okay? So it's just 3 steps. Down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. Okay? We're going to do it with the music. Miss Jaylen's going to come up, and then she's going to go back so that you can follow her, and then come up, and then go back. Okay? Just kind of make a small circle. Do it as much as you can, and practice as much as you can with this. Always can stop and rewind. 7, 8. Down, up, up, 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 and down, up, up, down, up, up. One last time. Up, 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 up. You can turn. Down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. Good job, guys. All right, hopefully you got that. And again, if you need to practice more, just rewind and do it again with Miss Jaylen. All right, next thing that I want you to refresh your memory on is bourrées. So bourrées are the baby walks that we do across the floor, and where I go chomp, 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 chomp every time, chomp your ankle. So we're going to do just one set of these up and back, but I want you to practice them. Practice them all around your house. Walk around when you get out of bed in the morning, practice your bourrées. Anytime that you can practice them, practice them. You guys all pretty much know how to do them, but we want to remember that we push all the way up in releve, and we want to chomp that foot as much as possible. And we keep the other foot behind us. It doesn't walk like this, right? Okay, so we're going to practice. Yep, she'll come forward and then back, and that should be enough. Okay?
Switching.
Yes. No. Right and then left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, she's going to do her right foot forward and her left foot back. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you see how she doesn't let that other foot come in front of her lead foot, and her lead foot is really pushing through her ankle to move forward, and she's taking the smallest steps she can. Left side, 1, 2. She's nice and square. Her shoulders are down. Her legs are super tight, and her arms are in fit. You want to achieve all of that every time you practice these. 5, 6, 7, and finish. Good job. All right. So that, we're going to do one more thing, the PKs, and then we'll do our cool down, and we'll be done for week 1. Every week it's going to get a little bit harder, and then eventually we'll probably split up and do level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And you can, of course, log into any of them if you feel like you have the ability to do those classes. If you have questions about which level you should be watching, you can always let me know, ask me, send me an email, or give me a call. All right, so PKs, we're going to come to the side, and we're going to point our toe to the front, and we're going to step onto our leg. We're just doing our PK walks. Up, PK, step, down. So when we lift onto this PK, this leg is super tight. Remember, it's like we have a cast over our leg. So we go step, PK, step, front. Step, PK, step, front. Step, PK, step, front. Step, PK, step, front. Okay? And we're lifting and pointing the toe to our knee. PK, lift. And of course we're in releve, but our hands are going to stay on our hips for this. If you're level 2 and you would like to do hands up, that's fine. Up, down, and up, down is the arm position for that. Level 1, let's stick your hands on our hips for right now, and then we can work to hands up later. Okay? So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pause, and we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that twice for you. Of course, you can always do it as many times as you need it. So Miss Jaylen's going to demonstrate again for me. Great job, great job, great job. All right, get your last sip of water before we finish up with our reverence. Once you get your water, come out to the center, and you're just going to follow along, and we're going to cool our bodies down. Good job, guys. Yay. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Miss Jaylen for helping me out. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.